Om Shanti. Eternal Self, what we say in Hindi is Anadi Swarup. Reminding myself of my eternity and also immortality. As a soul, I am immortal. Body is mortal. Soul has this body to play the part. But at confluence age, we have special part with Baba. Baba is the creator of the new world, pure world, world of peace and happiness. And I am helper, I am server, but also I am co-creator with Baba. Baba wants us to see the world of peace and world of happiness. So I have to be creator of this world first internally. Keep reminding myself that I am a peaceful soul and I am Baba's child. So there is internal happiness. And with this awareness, I see the world of peace and happiness. This is the world which we want, and this is the world Baba created, world of love, peace, happiness. So whole day, during day, just keep creating the world of happiness and world of peace. Deep peace, inner silence is connected with purity. As much I am becoming pure, there is natural peace and silence within the self. There are four qualities in the eternal self. First one is purity. I am a pure soul. I am a peaceful soul. I am a powerful soul. I am happy soul. So love, peace, power, and happiness are the eternal qualities within the eternal soul. I have to become complete. I have to become full. I look at Baba. Baba is ever pure. In silence, take few moments to connect with one who is ever pure, creating presence of Baba. Experience Baba's purity. With this energy of purity, deep within there is experience of love for everyone. I spread the vibrations of love. Is pure love. When there is love, there is peace. I am peaceful soul. Peace brings happiness, contentment. Before returning home, I have to be eternal self, complete and full. And I take drishti from Baba, merged in Baba, merged in Baba's love. Unlimited ocean of peace. Take power from Baba. There is this lovely connection with Baba. My all relationships, my world is Baba. I'm happy to recognize my Father and happy to be student of Supreme Teacher and Supreme Guide. Baba's loveful drishti makes me detach from the body. I feel light and protected.
सुख शांति की जननी पवित्रता ये सुनाते हो ना तो जब भी अति इंद्रिय सुख व स्वीट साइलेंस का अनुभव सुना है पवित्रता सिर्फ ब्रह्मचर्य का व्रत नहीं, ये व्रत भी महान है, क्योंकि इस ब्रह्मचर्य के व्रत को आज की महान आत्मा कहलाने वाले भी मुश्किल तो क्या लेकिन असंभव समझते।
Om Shanti. Welcome to our series Complete Purity, Eternal and Original Self, Day 9, Anadi, Adi Swarup. अनुभव करें, आत्मदर्शन करें, आए अनुभव करें, आत्मदर्शन करें, अपने पांचों स्वरूपों का चिंतन करें, अपने पांचों स्वरूपों का चिंतन करें, आए अनुभव करें, आत्मदर्शन करें, अपने पांचों स्वरूपों का चिंतन करें। अनादि रूप रच कर तन भान तज कर, अनादि रूप रच कर तन भान तज कर, परम धाम चल दे स्मृतियों से सज कर, प्रभु पास आकर किरण में नहाकर, हम सा बने यादों में हम समा कर, स्नेह से कल्प तरु का सिंचन करें, आए अनुभव करें, आत्मदर्शन करें, अपने पांचों स्वरूपों का चिंतन करें।
Om Shanti. I am sure that each one of you must be experiencing your original self, because our aim is not, of course, to get understanding and to be more clear and explanation on purity, but main aim really is to experience that. And when we are like during day, if you are paying attention on to be peaceful, paying attention on to total inner silence or happiness or love, any quality, so I should feel that stage of eternal self. That is the aim, really. So, how many of you think you are feeling or experiencing that stage of eternal self? Can I see hands? Mm. Because that is the aim. It's not just, okay, I know it, but I have to experience it, I have to feel it. So, all of you, if you pay more attention, because if I don't feel now, how do I know that I've reached to that stage of original self? One, of course, it was necessary to understand, and but what is most important is to be that, eternal self. Mm. And that is why we took this topic of purity, because that pure energy, as a soul, I am a pure soul, is one of the most important quality of eternal self. Because at home, I am in seed form, I am my mind and intellect are merged, so I'm in silence. But that stage has to be experienced. You can do it Amrit Vela, traffic time, 3 minutes. Just kind of withdraw, merge everything, and use few thoughts just to remind and to create that stage that I am a pure being. And then from that purity, very, very beautiful feelings and the waves of pure love emerges for everyone. And then experience of peace, experience of power, happiness. So these five qualities should be felt, and you should feel that percentage is increasing every day. Because that is why, all this effort is being put, so that we can together make efforts, but not that I know and this is what I am, but do you really feel your eternal self? You can ask this question, then look at yourself and just kind of create that energy of purity, of love, of peace, of power. And then also start, through your third eye or these eyes, look at everyone also into their eternal self. Because we talk a lot about soul consciousness. So, soul consciousness, but in an eternal stage, that is really total soul consciousness. And then I connect with others in that soul consciousness is something, it's a very important practice we have to do. Because when you do that eternal self, many things you will find very easy. Connecting with Baba, experiencing sweet home, inner deep silence. And also you will feel that there is now powers are working in a better way, that you have more tolerance, you can accommodate now. So as much purity is increasing, how do I know? How do we know our purity is increasing? Because as much purity is increasing, the intellect, no, I talked about purity of mind, then purity of intellect. So when intellect is becoming pure, so when you read or listen to Baba's Murli, immediately the response is that I want to do it, dharana. Hmm. One of the response of purity is while listening, your dharana emerges, like you really feel internally. But that's what I have to practice. This morning when I was listening first, then reading Murli, when Baba said, children should see the world of peace and happiness. So I thought that's amazing. That's what we have to do. Because last night, as you all know, what is happening in USA. some of the centers call. We were trying to contact them to just see their well-being. So it's world of what? Virus and violence, right? But Baba wants me to see the world of peace and happiness. So I thought it really needed a lot of contemplation. And I start using that in very, very beautiful way. I have to see the world of peace and happiness that been deep within our thoughts and vibrations for co-creating with Baba. Baba is the creator of world of peace and happiness, but I also through my thoughts, of course, then words and actions, but I am at service where with Baba I am. So first I have to see that world. So I whole day like I was trying to experiment that and make it reality that Baba had said I should see the world of peace and happiness. Because we say, okay, we are waiting for golden age where there will be peace, there will be happiness. But Baba wants us to see that now. And then from there, many different experiences will emerge. So then I realized that if I would have read that before, which I think, of course, we all have, or heard it, the immediate, very deep response from Dharana point of view that today, whole day, I have to look at the world as world of peace and happiness. Actually, what you see outside is completely in contrast, right? But why Baba wants us to see the world of peace and happiness? He's not just saying visualize, see it. And it is very good because then what is happening within you, the world which you are creating. Because first inner world has to be created. So world which you are creating is the world of peace and happiness. And then it will start becoming our thoughts, our sanskars. And that way we could say now we are ready from not only eternal self to original self. And what is original self? It is the image and the world of peace, happiness, joy, love. So if we are in transition from confluence age to new world to golden age, then it's not, it's in my thoughts, but it has to become real. So the first benefit, at least I felt, that it really kind of inspires immediately to put it in practice, to implement it, to do it. So that is why also I suggest everyone, you have to listen and read Murli properly. When I say properly, like some say, oh, I listen from here, there. No, it has to be proper. Proper when I say that as a student, no. As a student, you go to one class, no. So listen to Murli, read Murli. Like in the morning, I listen to Murli. So the Murli has to be heard. Many have like they listening Murli, they are Murli in hand, and I think that that total focus sometimes is not there. I mean, I listen to Murli first after Amrit Vela. I turn on the telegram and there is Hindi Murli. Then in Harmony Hall there is English Murli. But then also I read, but not while listening. You don't have to have Murli in hand and then you kind of reading, but just listen. I have my experience of listening Murli from when Baba was in Brahma Baba, Sakar Baba. And I know that Baba wanted our 100% attention on Murli. 100% attention. And no, I still remember that Baba said, I want in front of me those who really, really could just connect with the sweetness of Murli, the power of Murli, God's versions, right? So, how do we also use our power of purity in concentration? When mind is pure, the energy of concentration increases. Otherwise, deeply within somewhere, the mind is pulled a little bit. And that is why I like when Awake Bab Dada keeps saying about concentration, ekagrata, ekchit. Ekchit is where you not only mind, but deeply within you are just in that concentration. And we have to look into connection of purity and ekagrata. So that ekagrata, when it's there, then every word of Murli will help you either to increase power of yoga, will help you to have better dharana. It will be very easy for you to inculcate because of purity. And of course, service definitely happens. You become a good instrument. So, purity as first quality of original self. And that's what we are talking about, complete purity, whether it is through the senses, sense organs, or through mind or intellect. Because purity of mind and intellect, but purity of my actions, purity of what I see, what I hear. And that is why with purity, cleanliness is very important. So that kind of purity, like as we mentioned, Dadi Janki, Sachai, and then she keeps saying Safai. So everywhere, wherever we are sitting or in our room, our house, everything should be very clean. One from hygiene point of view, but other is vibrations. Like when we wear white clothes, there are different vibrations. And if you need to wear color, you will, but don't wear like, our dress should be modest dressed. Time comes where you start feeling, if I have to wear colored, I should wear light colors. So they are more like, give different vibrations. So whether it is the place, whether it is our clothes, because all this, the vibrations, I think what we need should be very, very clean, very clean. And of course, I think we all know these days they are saying about washing hands as often as you can. That same is shower in the evening to have proper, very clean clothes. Sleep also with very, very clean clothes. It's not all kinds of different colors, and because I'm going to Baba, I will have to be with Baba. So purity in form of cleanliness before sleeping, whatever garbage is there, all the garbage should be thrown out, especially from kitchen. Because there are many, many souls who are starving. So we have to be very careful that garbage is not there in the kitchen. It's a very small point. I know some of the mothers must be aware, but some, they say we throw it maybe twice a week, but which is not only hygienic, but it's not the vibrations. Hours after cooking, our Kitchen should be clean. Our stove should be very clean. If you cooked and also sometimes you hate it, then clean the stove completely, clean all the counters. So all different level of cleanliness are actually very important to help us in maintaining that inner deep purity. Some ways we have to adopt. So I would say that the time, that means morning hours, we all do Amrit Vela, then we listen, we read Murli, make notes. Because Baba as a father, mother in the morning, Amrit Vela as parents. Then Baba as teacher after that, we study. And then for whole day, Baba is our supreme guide, Sadguru Baba. We look at Baba, any directions we need, we look at Baba, you are supreme guide, you guide me. So all relationship, these main relationships are very, very important. But as I said, again, it's part of purity. Because when soul is becoming pure, I am sure you all must be experiencing every day that purity is helping me to understand knowledge more, helping me to have a better yoga, helping me to have more capacity for dharana. And of course, that is where the true seva. True seva is Baba makes you instrument. So the aim for talking about purity really is to increase these capacities. So purity within and purity from outside. That means creating a clean atmosphere. Because when there is concentration, there is no pull. Otherwise, anything you're doing, internally, deeply, you notice that mind goes somewhere else. It wanders around. Certainly, same is with intellect. But that inner stability, that concentration becomes better and better with the stage of purity. So we have to see that if purity is power, where am I using that power now? And one of the important power is that when there is purity, then your thought has it reaches far. It can, when you're giving sakash, it can reach anywhere to anyone you can give. And second, in when there is purity in the thought, not only its capacity is increasing, but it has something called siddhi. And siddhi means like when you have pure thought, there is any difficulty. It's like works like a blessing. Your thought is not just a thought, that it's like it becomes blessing because there is power of purity. So purity is not just, of course, being viceless, but purity, the pure energy, where thoughts are pure, their words are pure. That's what I said. We have Brahmin vocabulary where we don't say many things the way Lokik people will say. Then, of course, purity of actions. Yesterday we talked about purity of sanskars because from actions the sanskars are created. So when there is purity, I remember two examples from Baba's Murli. One Baba says that pure gold mold, pure gold, you can mold it. So when you are able to transform yourself and mold yourself according to what is needed, whatever is needed, there is power to mold, adjust in a way, or mold. Another thing Baba always used to say that the milk of lioness has to be in the golden vessel. That means intellect has to be golden. So the energy of purity, start looking at how it is working on you, on your thoughts. Are they more accomplished? Your intellect, is it more clear? Have more concentration? Or like your responses to everything, whether you're listening morely or you have situations around you. It has very beautiful way that there are always solutions. There are no problem. Even while listening to problem, you don't get absorbed in problem. Even if you are listening very attentively, but internally the solution is emerging. Any difficulty, but deep within, no. What will make it easy? What will make it simple? So this is called power of purity, where there is this capacity of getting the things as they should be. It's very, very, very powerful energy, but very subtle energy. It's very subtle because it's pure, it's unadulterated, so it's concentrated. So while we're doing all this, actually, we want to travel practically also, not just we sit and get more explanation, but all of us really should look into and say, mm, looking at if there are impurities, I am burning them, I am removing them, I am cleaning them. Many different ways we can look at. Whatever way you find, whether it is your sanskar or atmosphere or sanskars of others, they influence you. I have to keep practicing how I clean it, keep cleaning it, keep clearing it. So keep yourself into that aim of eternal self. Eternal self has purity, has love, has peace, natural happiness, internal happiness, super sense of joy, or feeling very light inside because purity makes you very light. Today, Baba also said that purity is the mother of peace, happiness. When there is purity, there is peace. So, any disturbance which is happening is coming from your sanskars, even if it's outside. But look at Brahma Baba, Dadi Gulzar, Dadi Prakashmani. I saw that how practical they were in the sense, once there was there are always situations, right? You can write a whole book on different situation because drama means every scene will be different, right? If you are watching television and same scene comes, you know that it's stuck somewhere because it should be changing. So this drama also, every scene, every minute must change. If it doesn't change, that means it's not drama, it's not moving, right? That is why this drama is also called cycle, because it's moving, it's moving, it's moving, so different scenes of drama. But while seeing those scenes of drama, I have to use power of purity. That means I am peaceful, I am calm, I am still very, very clear. So somewhere we have to start matching our listening to our practice, to our stage, and then applying that power of purity in our day to day life, from thoughts, from words, from actions. Like you internally, you yourself feel some kind of distaste from many things. Vairagya or distaste or disinterest also. Some of the things were of lot of interest to you, and now you will find I'm not really very interested. Yeah, you all have that experience. Many things internally, maybe you like certain items, certain objects, and now you say, but why? Why am I accumulating? Right? So deep within, automatically, through renunciation, through distress, like I always keep thinking how much one needs really. Not much. So much accumulation. So then you start feeling kind of heavy about it too. Like I always feel if there is something I have and it can be used, I will get blessings. Right? But if it is just there, so I'm just saying that not only renunciation and distress happen, disinterest in many things happen, but also you get very elevated thoughts at the right time to use that in a worthwhile way. Because we don't want anything to go waste or be destroyed, right? And that is why I like in the Murli when Baba says, whatever you are planning, ultimately nothing will remain. So just imagine accumulation, but rather, yeah, it's good to have it and but use it in worthwhile way. So it's kind of renunciation where Brahma Baba said that when Baba he got the message, he recognized Shiv Baba and start understanding the message of Baba, Shiv Baba. First thought came in his mind was, what am I doing? That, for what I am doing all this? So it's a long story which you all also must have read or heard. In our lives also, when there is this purity comes in, lot of stuff, lot of things, lot of many relations doesn't make sense. Like you say, oh, why I'm spending my time there? So that is why there is lot of connection of purity and how do I spend my time. Purity and how do I spend my wealth, or even in relationship, you talk, but what do you talk? A time comes where we really just want to share more of knowledge and meditation and these vibrations. So power of purity brings this power which you are able to accomplish, creating your stage and serving from that stage. So I am after this means I have few more days. I will start that Adi Sarup original, but I want to make sure that we all are really feeling inside, not 100%, some percentage. What is original self? Who am I? Dadi Janki used to say, who am I and whom I belong? Who am I? Eternal self. What is that eternal self? Pure, loveful, peaceful, happy, consistent. Right? So feeling this emerging, the experience and the stage of eternal self is really what we wanted during these sessions. Definitions, explanations, examples are always very good to hear, but aim really is that each one of us should be experiencing my Anadi Swarup, That is my eternal self. So think about that more and look at then you before you sleep, during day, eternal self. What is my Anadi Sarup? It's a very, very beautiful feeling you will have. So tonight before sleeping, tomorrow before Amrit, when you do Amrit Vila, stay in this awareness of eternal self. At least that time, there is no other thought. Just stay in your eternal self as long as you can. Then during day, just traffic control time, eternal self. So that when we finish this, at least we all feel that, yeah, there was a lot awareness of eternal self. And I was feeling or I was acting, I was responding from that stage of eternal self. So that is my request to everyone and also homework we take so that we have experience of being eternal souls. So who am I becomes very, very clear that I am eternal soul and I have all these qualities with pure energy. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti, welcome to our Avyakti Parivar. It's so nice to tour Baba's homes around the globe. I'm enjoying it so much. I'm thinking, where should we go today? Let's go to Latin America. Do you know where Latin America is? Spanish countries in America together are called Latin America. So let's fly to Peru and Panama.
That was wonderful to go to Peru. They got new house, big house, two angels. Hello. Well, we not only want flowers, we want Toli also. Yeah, these angels, they keep flying, and it's a very beautiful story. My last visit, they showed me the model of the house they wanted. They kept giving drishti to that model, and finally, some Baba's children come forward and they offered them big house. They both are working, but also taking care of Baba's home. So, yeah, four of them stay there. Anyway, lots of love. So many angels visited Peru and also Panama. His brother from Panama is here. Panama, you know, is a very, very beautiful place with this beautiful canal. And so I think that our visit will help them. Our good wishes are with them. And whatever they want to accomplish, Baba is there. So Panama also. So even if it's small family, our good wishes are with the instrument and the family. So thank you very much for hosting us. And I think we enjoyed the visit. Okay, it's blessing for tomorrow. So your main practice still will be of eternal self, right? Blessing is more on reflection. May your intellect have faith, which we all have, right? May your intellect have faith and you remain carefree. So percentage of the faith could be known from my carefree stage. Some people say, I don't worry, but I have concerns. Then a lot of thoughts go there, you know. So may your intellect have faith and you remain carefree at every second. And what you do, not only remain careful, carefree, take benefit from the benefactor Father and also benevolent time, and take benefit from benefactor Father and benevolent time, because confluence age is the time, always some benefit. Whatever scenes, whatever scenes are being performed, observe them as Tirkaldarshi. Whatever scenes are being performed, observe them as Tirkaldarshi. Maintain courage, maintain courage and enthusiasm, courage and enthusiasm, and be a powerful soul yourself, and be a powerful soul yourself, and also make the world powerful. Do not be shaken by your own storms, your own internal storms, right? Sometimes they come for a few minutes, they are quite strong, right? Do not be shaken by your own storms. Stay firm. Become wealthy and powerful from all the time. Become wealthy and powerful from all the time. The company and many various treasures you have received and are receiving. So, wealthy from what? The company and many various treasures you have received and are receiving. Such days are not going to come again. So every day is a very significant day. Such days are not going to come again throughout the whole cycle. So therefore, hand over all your worries to the Father. Let your intellect have faith and remain carefree. Hand over all your worries to the Father. Let your intellect have faith and remain carefree. At every second, take benefit from the benefactor Father and the time. Every second, take benefit from benefactor Father and also benevolent time. So interesting, no? This Sunday, Baba also said, don't worry about becoming karmatit. Just remain cooperative. I will cooperate in the end and make it 100%. Just imagine, that's called Father, right? He wants us to make efforts, but not to worry also about efforts. So remain carefree. Take benefit from Father and also the benefit of the time. Slogan: color everyone with Father's company. Color everyone with Father's company, and all bad things will automatically finish. Are you all okay? Everyone is okay? Everyone, right? Yeah, keep yourself strong spiritually, emotionally, physically. Yeah, don't be affected by anything. Just live by Baba's blessings and keep reminding yourself of what Baba wants us to be carefree. Right? So keep that strength, and I'm sure that, as Baba says, that these are also good days. No, don't think that when other days are going to come. Of course, there will be, every day is a different day. So we all thank Baba and say good night to Baba. Om Shanti.